There's a population of 7.5 billion humans and 19 billion chickens at any given time. If there was a chicken rebellion, how would you prepare to fight off your 2.7 chickens? Give or take a few? The question is, who will the geese support? The Canadians. You don't fornicate with Canada gooses. I once saw a Canada goose save a bald eagle from drowning, only to fornicate said eagle to completion, and believe me brother, that eagle was satisfied. And if that ain't majestic as fornicate, I don't know what is. I feel like this must be a metaphor for something, but I can't imagine what. There's a lesson here, and I'm not going to be the one who figures it out. The current upper class fornicating over the lower class, and the lower class being told to be satisfied with the way things are because they still get their McDonald's, Netflix, and social media. It's a quote from George Washington when he was a tween. It costs you $0 to not post that, but we are glad that you did. If you're accusing Canada gooses of stealing, then you're accusing me of stealing, and I suggest you let that marinate a bit. This guy steals. Time for a Donnybrook. Alright, that took a turn I didn't expect. What the fornicate is going on here? The next time someone asks me to explain the NAFTA agreement, I think I'll just link to this comment. I have an army of 34,903 ducks. One time when I was in Hawaii, a chicken pecked my toe. I'm still kinda pissed about it. I'm ready for revenge. Chickens are for some reason magnetized to toes. It's like foot guys, but a whole species of them. To them, toes probably look like thick worms. Wiggle wiggle. Sexy, thick worms. The wiggles. I will attack the eyes of my 0.39 human. My fellow chicken or chickens will attack the groin. I'm picturing 3 chickens popping out of a trench coat, lunging for vital organs. There has to be an anime of this. Are you familiar with the film Chicken Run? From Aardman Animations. Glock-a-doodle-doo motherfuckers. I'm old fashioned, so I prefer the Nagant 7-shot revolver. If you are not firing high velocity armor piercing 7.62mm ammunition at your adversary, are you really shooting? The Gaston's Glock 17 may have 10 more shots on tap, but when the armored chickens come knocking, you will be out of luck. Edit. By popular demand, I changed out of luck to out of cluck. This is my favorite comment on Reddit. I'm wheezing. Samuel L. Jackson want to have a word with you. I can guess what that word is. Mother clucker. Shouldn't that be Glock-a-doodle-doo mother cluckers? Mother cluckers. Mother cluckers, mother cluckers. Take my upvote and go. Mother cluckers. You win. You missed a huge chance to say mother cluckers. Glock-a-doodle-doo mother cluckers. I'll take Shizned father says for 1,000 Alex. That's foul. You missed the chance to say mother cluckers. Mother cluckers. Flamethrower. Mother cluckers. Priority 1 is to deal with the chickens that my stepdaughter has to deal with. She's 4. I think she could go 1 vs 1, but 2 vs 1 she'd need a little help. Then once I get one down, I pick it up and use it like a club. It's time to reassert the pecking order. Between you have to deal with 5.4 chickens. I have 4 kids and a vegan best friend. I'm responsible for at least 16 chickens. Fornicate it, give me a KSG-12, and I'll use it like a club on the last 3. Surely the vegan best friend can recognize that killing the insane chickens that want to murder them is a justifiable act of self-defense. Get them to help. Then it's 8 chickens each. Now, she could justify it. She's just too weak from being a 5-foot vegan lol. I know 2 kinds of vegans. Ones who can cook, and ones who can't. So translated, ones who are reasonably healthy and ones who eat nothing but potato chips and hummus. You mean a chicken coop? A wooden stick. My uncle locked me in a coop with aggressive chickens once and told me to fight them with a wooden stick, and it was pretty effective. I've been trained for this. When you were partying, I studied the coop. When you were having premarital sex, I mastered the coop. While you wasted your days at the gym in pursuit of vanity, I cultivated inner strength. And now that the world is on fire and the chickens are at the gate, you have the audacity to come to me for help. Don't chicken out, or the whores and partiers will look up and shout save us. And I'll look down and whisper no. They had a choice, all of them. They could have followed in the footsteps of good men like my father. Decent men who believed in fighting chickens with sticks. Instead they followed the droppings of lechers and communists and didn't realize that the trail led over a precipice until it was too late. First, I would cross the road. Edit. Well, butter my flapjacks. I never would have guessed that an inverse chicken crossing the road would turn into my first gold mine. Thank you, kind stranger. And for the other bling blings. Why did you cross the road? In order to beat the enemy, you've got to think like the enemy. Rooster fights. Are you suggesting we use our roosters as weapons? Like a chicken fight club. The first rule of chicken fight club: no one clucks about fight club. Preheat the oven to 180 deg.C/350 deg.F. Finely chop 2.7 onions and add to fresh sage and breadcrumbs. Combine with a beaten egg and season with salt and pepper. You'll have time to peel the potatoes later. Now to punt the yeet. Gannon must be behind this. Dress up as Colonel Sanders. Finally, my username is relevant. In preparation, I'd be making Yorkshire puddings, carrot and sweet mash, cauliflower, roasties, stuffing and gravy. I'd be sure to take care of a few more than 2.7. My freezer is empty. Just a couple left. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, my fellow mother cluckers. If the Legend of Zelda series has taught me anything, it's that I'd be hopelessly fornicated, regardless of any other survival or combat skills or gear I had acquired. I can see quarantine is getting too OP.